Well, following the Chancellor's statement, our Westminster correspondent Ione Wells spoke to the Welsh Secretary, Simon Hart, and started by asking him how he thinks the measures will impact Wales.
Really pleased. And one thing you can say about Rishi Sunak is he doesn't do things by halves. They were big announcements, lots of money, big ticket ideas. They all affect Wales positively in one way or another and will help us get out of the COVID period and into this really important period of recovery.
And we know there are some things that do definitely apply to Wales, like cuts to VAT for the tourism and hospitality sector. We know other things, like the £111 million that's being invested in traineeships is England only, but will lead to consequentials for Wales. What conversations are you having with the Welsh Government and about how they plan to spend that consequential funding? And would you like to see them spending it on the same things as in England?
Well, it's a matter for Welsh Government. In the end, I talked to Ken Skates, their minister, at lunchtime today. I respect the fact that there's 500 million. That takes it up to £2.8 billion has gone from UK government to Welsh government since the beginning of the pandemic. I very much hope it's designed to help jobs and livelihood. It's designed to encourage people and support people, families, individuals, businesses as we come out of this awful period. So I would hope very much that Welsh Government will use it for those purposes and not find some other means of being distracted. But I'd say it is ultimately their decision, and they'll have to face the consequences of those decisions at the ballot box next May.
The Welsh Government have previously called for what they call the sector-specific furlough scheme to help industries that have been particularly affected by coronavirus, like aerospace, for example. Do you think it was the right call that the Chancellor didn't choose to go down that route, and especially in light of potential job losses we're going to be seeing in Broughton from Airbus, but also from British Airways and Magellan Airspace too?
I think the Chancellor made it really clear today. He dealt with that subject up front. He didn't want to be any ambiguity about it. And what he said was he didn't want to give people false hope by extending or altering a furlough scheme which wasn't fully justified and fully explained. And I think that although that for some that's going to be a big challenge in some of these areas, he did make it very clear why he had done that, and also all of the other measures which were introduced, which were of course designed in if you like, in the round to try and support industries, whether it's Airbus or whether it's others across the rest of Wales.
That was Simon Hart speaking to Ione Wells. Well, our political editor, Felicity Evans, joins us from the